Hi, I'm Beaver Buddy. Get ready for a magical children's story with a heartwarming moral about helping others, no matter how small you are. What if a tiny mouse could save an entire forest from the rain? In the heart of Clover Valley lived Pip, a cheerful mouse who made umbrellas from leaves. Pip wasn't like other mice. He had nimble paws, a big imagination, and a leaf hat too large for his head. He loved building tiny things for tiny creatures. Every morning, Pip danced through the grass, humming tunes and checking on the ants, the beetles, and the butterflies who used his leafy inventions. "No one's too small to be helpful," Pip always said, as he placed a thistle umbrella over a shivering ladybug caught in morning dew. The other mice giggled kindly. "Umbrellas for bugs? You're such a dreamer, Pip." But Pip just smiled and tied another silk thread to a beetle's backpack. One evening, the sky rumbled loudly. Dark clouds swirled above the valley like giant gray pillows about to burst. Pip's whiskers twitched nervously. "Something big is coming," he said. The butterflies hid under leaves, the beetles rushed for cover, and Pip ran home to fetch his basket of umbrellas. Rain poured down in shimmering silver ropes. The forest floor turned to mud rivers, and petals floated like boats in the streams. Pip zipped between mushrooms, handing out umbrellas to ants, worms, and even a confused caterpillar caught in a puddle spiral. "Hold tight!" Pip shouted, tossing a dry leaf raft into the stream and steering it with a pine needle for a family of soggy grasshoppers. That night, Pip didn't sleep. He curled up under his own leaf roof, soaked and tired, but with a heart full of warmth. The next morning, the storm was gone and sunlight painted golden patches across the grass. Pip emerged, wet but proud. "You saved us," chirped a ladybug. "No one else could have helped like you did," buzzed a bee, shaking off the dew from her wings. The beetles built Pip a little throne from bark and acorns. "We declare you protector of the tiny," they shouted, placing a daisy crown on his head. Pip blushed. "I just did what anyone would do," he said, kicking a pebble bashfully and adjusting his oversized leaf hat. But high above, someone else had been watching. The Cloud Keeper, a fluffy, ancient owl who controlled the weather's mood and flow. "That little mouse did more than anyone else," she hooted, fluttering down with her wings of mist and moonlight. "He showed real courage." With a glowing feather, she tapped Pip's heart. "For your kindness, I give you the whisper of the wind," she said. "A gift very few receive." "What does it do?" Pip asked, eyes wide. "When you need help, whisper into the wind. It will carry your voice to those who care." Weeks passed peacefully. Pip built new umbrellas with better thread, using petals that changed color in the rain. His best designs yet. One hot afternoon, smoke curled into the sky from the far end of the valley. Fire. Sparks leapt between dry bushes, and smoke darkened the sun. The tiny creatures panicked. The ants fled in all directions, the butterflies flapped aimlessly, and the worms burrowed deeper in fear. Pip stood frozen, watching flames creep closer. Then he remembered. The whisper of the wind. He cupped his paws and blew a message into the sky. "Please help. The fire is coming. The small ones can't escape." His voice floated on the breeze, soft and urgent, carried far beyond the valley. Moments later, the air shifted. Cool winds blew through the trees. Thunder rolled. From nowhere, a sudden downpour drenched the flames. The Cloud Keeper returned, gliding through the mist. "Your voice was heard, little one. You used your gift not for yourself, but for everyone. The forest cheered. Even the big animals from the mountains came to thank the brave little mouse with a giant spirit and a leaf hat. Pip bowed, tail flicking with pride. "Maybe I am small," he said, "but the wind makes even the smallest voice powerful." From that day on, Pip's umbrellas weren't just tools, they were symbols of hope. Creatures carried them like lucky charms across the forest. Moral: no matter how small you are, your kindness and courage can make a big difference in the world. See you soon with more magical adventures, wonderful places, and heartwarming tales with Beaver Buddy.